second graders, and welcome to day 18 of Skills Block, Interactive Writing. Our learning targets for the day: I can make new words using base words and the suffixes ment and ness. I can write a sentence using singular words with y endings and plural words with ies endings and high frequency words. Can you build a word from scratch? A word from scratch, a word from scratch. Can you build a word from scratch using many parts? Your turn. Yes, we'll build a brand new word, a brand new word, a brand new word. Yes, we'll build a brand new word by using many parts. We have base words and we have suffixes displayed here. Which of these are base words? That's right, dark, blind, polite, excite, agree, pay, and punish are all base words. Which of these are the suffixes? Ment and ness. Great job. Let's do some more work with our base words and suffixes. So let's look at the suffixes ment and ness. I wonder how these suffixes change the meaning of base words. Let's try to figure it out by using the suffix ment and the base word pay. I'll pull these word part cards down and put them together to make a new word. Read the word to yourself and think about what it means. Pay, mint, payment. Every month, I make a $100 payment on my car. So think, what does the word payment mean? The amount of money someone gives for a purchase. That's great. So then the base word the suffix ment, what does that mean? It means that something is being done. Pay is our base word, and when you pay for something, you are giving money. And now we added the suffix ment to it. Ment is something is being done to. So now payment together is the amount of money someone is giving for a purchase or the money being done to something else. In this instance, the payment, the $100 payment, is the money being given for a purchase of the car. Let's keep working with this. Now I pulled down my word part cards, dark and ness. Remember that dark is my root word or my base word, and ness is our suffix. I put these two words together and I make darkness. Darkness. I woke up in the middle of the night to darkness. So what does our base word dark mean? It means there is no light. Now I put the words together and I have darkness. Well, hold on. What does my suffix word ness mean? It means a state of being. So my base word meant no light. My suffix means a state of being. So together, darkness means it is in the state of dark and not light. I woke up in the middle of the night to darkness, a state of no light. So let's keep looking at some words as they go together. I am putting together my base words and my suffix words. Agree and ment together make agreement, agreement. Pay and ment together make payment. Punish and ment go together, punishment. Now let's work a little bit more with our suffix ness. Base word dark, suffix ness, darkness. Darkness. Blind, Ness, blindness. Politeness, politeness. Great job. Do you know the words will write? The words will write. The words will write. Do you know the words will write on our boards today? It's your turn. Yes, we know the words will write. The words will write. The words will write. Yes, we know the words will write on our boards today. Thanks for singing along. So today, we will use the words we know to make a silly sentence. We will use the words that end in Y or IES. Let's think of words that we can use. Who can remind us the two sounds Y makes at the end of a word? E at the end of a two-syllable word, A at the end of a one-syllable word. Great. And I remember that we learned the Y in two-syllable words like baby turns into an I when the words is turned into a plural, like babies. And what comes after that I in plural words? Yes, great. So let's think of some words that end in Y and IES that we can use. We have puppy, bunny, lily, family, valley, monkey, and turkey. Remember that E sound can end in a Y or in an EY. So now let's look at the plural version of some of these words. Puppies, bunnies, lilies, families, valleys, monkeys, turkeys. Remember when we talked about our new spelling pattern, that when you have a consonant Y, like in puppy, you drop the Y for an I and you add an ES to make it plural. Our other spelling pattern said that when you have a vowel Y, like in monkey, you just add an S to make monkeys. So look at all of the words that we've listed, and I bet you were able to come up with even more. So now we're ready to write a silly sentence. A silly sentence just makes us laugh because we're using words that don't usually go together, and it gives us a funny picture in our head, or it just sounds really silly. Here's one example of a silly sentence. The flies sat on the top of the fuzzy bunny tail to have a party. So let's think of some of the words that fall into our category Y and S at the end. Flies. If I think about the singular of flies, it's fly, F-L-Y. Since it was a consonant Y, I dropped the Y and added an I and an ES to make flies. Another one of our words was fuzzy, ending in the E sound spelled with a Y. Bunny, ending in our E sound that also spelled with a Y. And our final word that fits into our category is party. It has that E ending sound that is spelled with a Y. How many words were in my sentence? That's right, there were 15 words in my sentence. So what I want you to do now on your own is to write a silly sentence using as many of our words as possible. And I want your sentence to have 15 words in it. Go ahead and do that now. I bet you wrote a great sentence that is very silly. So let's reflect on our learning. What does it mean to be independent? What knowledge and skills do you have now that you did not have earlier in the year? What does it mean to be an independent reader? And finally, how did you acquire that knowledge or skill? Thanks for listening in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Make sure you tune in tomorrow.